mission. Every man needs to have a mission in life. So again, there's multiple things I want out of life, but one thing I would say is my mission is to help conservative American Christians, especially men, successfully adapt and thrive in the 21st century. So that's one of the things that I try to do. And as a man, you are actually entitled to have your own hopes, dreams, plans, and goals in life. And I think too many of these traditional authorities and institutions, and sadly many churches, reduce masculinity to nothing but sacrificing yourself to serve others. The only thing that distinguishes you as a man is the obligation to give up everything that you want and sacrifice yourself for the sake of other people. Now, service and sacrifice are part of what it means to be a man. It's a big part, but it's not the only thing. You could also be building something that benefits your fellow man. You could also be, conquering territory, in a sort of metaphorical sense. You could be creating. There are many things that you can do that are not that type of sacrifice and service as people miss it. And, as Jordan Peterson put it, why do people turn to Jordan Peterson? Here's what Jordan Peterson said in 12 Rules for Life. You have some vital role to play in the unfolding destiny of the world. And I think that's just a more powerful way to think about it. What role do I have to play in the destiny of the world? And he goes on to say immediately after that, you are, therefore, morally obliged to take care of yourself. In other words, you're not actually much use to other people or to the world, if you're not healthy, if you're not thriving as a person. And so if you are a man in the audience, the most important thing that I want to tell you today is this: you matter. You are important in your own right as a person, not just because of what you can do for other people. Your well-being matters. Your hopes and dreams matter too. And again, that's not a call to the self-centered life, but it's to recognize that you have valid interests of your own. And again, even if we think about it in terms of service, there are so many ways to serve civilization in ways that don't look like the way we've traditionally thought about it. Think about Elon Musk. Elon Musk has revolutionized rocketry, revolutionized electric cars, revolutionized satellite communications. He's bringing free speech back to the internet. That's just one guy who's had a profound influence on society. And I don't endorse everything that he does, but that's an example of a man creating, building, transforming for the better. So what is your mission in life? And then what are your kind of hopes and dreams in life? Something to think about. Now, if you don't have a mission, if you don't have a direction, then basically what's going to happen is you're going to end up on autopilot to some destination that you probably did not select. And you're going to turn around years later and you're going to say, well, how did I get here? Or you're going to say, oh, wait a minute. I missed my best opportunity to get to where I wanted to be in life. And, now I'm behind. So, as college students, I think it's certainly okay to not have everything figured out yet because you're just now coming into life. But, finding your mission, thinking about those things can be, in a sense, your short-term mission. And I think there are probably a number of things you're thinking about, like, someday I'd like to be married and have children. Well, I can tell you, someday gets here a lot faster than you ever imagined possible. So you want to make sure, that you're taking the appropriate steps to make sure you get there when that someday comes. It is important to have a mission in life, to have a direction, to have something that you're doing. And by the way, women don't want to be with an aimless guy who's just gambling and consuming. They want a man who's doing something.